Good afternoon, friends. Hi, hello, everyone. Myself Purushottam Singh, and today I am going to tell you how you can introduce yourself. Introduction is not an easy work. It can take off the sweat of a person if you are going to tell somebody to introduce yourself. So today I am going to tell you about the introductory part as to how you are going to introduce yourself. Now, introduction is of two types. First one, simple introduction, and another one, complex introduction. Your simple introduction comprises of that kind of introduction in which simple sentences, simple words are being used, like students of class 1, 2, 3 and 4 are using. Now, your complex introduction means those introduction in which a standard English is being used in order to make a candidate a better one, in order to present yourself before any company, before any organization as a better one. You can introduce in a complex way. So let's begin with the introduction. I am going to tell both how you are going to tell the word simply as well as in a complex form or in a standard form. Let's start with the introduction. Now, the first line of the introduction comprises of your name. First of all, in the introduction, you describe about your name first. In small classes, every student as usual used to say, my name is Ram Kumar, my name is Mohan Kumar, my name is Sohan Kumar. But in standard English, whenever you are introducing yourself, dear friends, you should use the word as myself. You always introduce yourself by telling myself and followed by your name. Suppose if your name is Sohan, you can say myself Sohan Kumar. Can you introduce yourself? This is the first question whenever you are going for some interview in a company or in an organization. Whenever he tells you to give the introduction, your first line, your first sentence will be myself and then your name. Another profile, another characteristic, the second thing that you can tell about your profile is your education background or your education qualification. And please be sure that whenever you are introducing yourself, you should give your highest degree of qualification as a priority. Suppose if you have done the masters, then you can say that my highest degree of qualification, my highest degree of qualification is post-graduation. If you are graduate, you can say my highest degree of qualification is graduation. If you are just 10 plus 2 pass or an inter student, inter pass candidate, you can say my highest degree of qualification is inter. If you are just a 10th pass candidate, you can introduce yourself as my highest qualification is I'm just a matric pass student. Right? Then after the qualification, you go for your hobbies. Now, before going to hobbies, it is your style that you can elaborate your qualification, education qualification. How come? By telling your all the qualifications in detail, like my highest degree of qualification is post-graduation, but before that I have done my graduation from such and such college. Before that I have also passed university from such and such college. In this way you can elaborate your education qualification. Remember, the more sentences, the better way you are going to give your highest degree of qualification will add up to your profile bigger marks, because These are your qualifications which you have conquered, which you have achieved in your life. Right? Now, after your education qualification, here comes your hobbies. My hobbies include. Now, you can always use 2 to 3 hobbies as your self-introduction. My hobbies include playing chess, reading newspaper, cooking food is also a hobby. Reading newspaper is also a hobby. Reading of books is also a hobby. You can always make up your mind. You can always think positive and you can always choose 2 best hobbies from your side so that whoever can ask you about your hobbies, you can clearly tell them that my hobbies are these and these. And at least, mind you, remember, whenever you are telling about your hobbies, you should at least make 2 to 3 hobbies to be get counted, not less than that. Now, after hobbies, your achievement, your aim, what do you want to become? What do you want to be when you will be grown up? When you will achieve your highest age of attainment, that means when you become senior, when you are 40 plus, when you are 50 plus. In different companies, in different organizations, questions like what is your final goal? What is your final aim? Such questions are being asked. The question, the answer of all these questions are the same. Whenever someone asks you what is your aim, what do you want to become, or something like that, that means they are asking you about your final post, what you want to achieve in your life. Like for an example, if someone is doing the MBA, they can tell that I want to be the CEO of some brand company. I want to be CEO of some great institution, of some great organization, some branded organization, you can say. Like that. So you always think about a positive aim, goal as to what you want to be. And as per according to it, you can give your profile anywhere as I want to see myself as what? As executive director, as associate producer, as CEO of some company or like that. So here comes 4 lines about your name, about your education background, that means your qualification, and then your hobbies, and then final, what you want to become, where you want to see yourself when you are grown up. After that, you always think of 2 positive points in yourself, because this is very important. Whenever you are introducing yourself, you tell 2 good qualities in yourself. That is very important. But sometimes company can ask some negative points also. Remember, mind you, whenever an organization, whenever an institute is asking the negative points in you, be careful. Don't give your negative points. And if you are giving your negative points, be sure that those negative points will be proving to be a positive point that I'll tell you later on. Let's come on with the 2 positive points. Whenever you are introducing yourself, you may be asked, what are 2 positive qualities in you? What are your positive strengths? What are your qualities? You always give 2 best qualities, positive thoughts, positive qualities. Like as I am writing my 2 qualities, I am having an ability or capability, you can say. I am having the capability of working in any environment, in a challenging environment, you can say. That means the person is ready to face the challenge, the person is ready to face the difficulties, and he is able to come up with the solution of the problem, and he can work in any of the environment. So I am having the capability of working in any kind of environment. You can say this is one of the positive points. Another point, if you are going to ask me, you give another point, another capability or your positive strength. I always used to think positive. I have the belief in myself. I have the confidence in myself. I am a smart guy, not a hard worker. These days, many students, many people, as an introductory part, used to tell that I am ready to work and I am having the capability of working as a hard worker. Very sorry to say, it will give a very wrong impact because hard working people are not required these days. Hard working people are considered to be donkeys. That's why you should always say that I am a smart worker, I am a confident worker, I can have the capability of tackling the situations. Like that, you can say any qualities of yours. But once more I am making you to remember, never tell your negative points, never tell your negative effects. Be sure, if you are telling the negative points, it should also be positive. As for example, suppose if an interviewer is asking me, tell me something negative in you, I can say that there is a bad point in me, there is a weak point in me, that whenever I get indulged with some kind of work, I start to think about the work 24/7. That means every time I used to think on the same issue. I think always about the same matter, because of which my other works get disturbed. So this is the way how you are going to face, this is the way how you are going to answer, this is the way how you are going to write in your profile, your biodata, to negative strength, or you can say more than to negative strength, as per being asked in the interview, or as per your wish, as per your writing, whatever you want to write in your biodata, which you can also say curriculum vitae. I hope this session will be a very fruitful session for you. I think from this session you might have learned too many good things from my side. If you can also have questions, you can raise your questions through this website, through this site, through this channel. You can write to me. I can answer all your questions. Till then, have a nice day, have a wonderful day. See you. Bye.